Next area of the brain that you need to know is Broca's area. Here it is. It is located only on the one hemisphere, usually on the left one, right here on the frontal lobe, and it is responsible for the directing muscles of the tongue. So whenever you want to say something, signals from your brain go from the Broca's area to the tongue muscles. Now, sensory areas. Whenever we touch something, see something, hear something, taste something, that information goes to our brain to certain areas. Those would be primary somatosensory cortex, somatosensory association cortex, visual areas, auditory areas, and some other sensory areas. Primary somatosensory cortex is located in the postcentral gyrus, right here, right posterior to the central sulcus, and it receives information from the skin, skeletal muscles, and joints. Its function is spatial discrimination. It can identify body regions being stimulated. So even if you close your eyes and somebody takes a pencil, let's say, and touches you on your shoulder or on your head or on your elbow, you always know when that pencil is touching your skin. That is spatial discrimination. Somatosensory association cortex is right posterior to the primary somatosensory cortex, right here. And it's responsible for determining size, texture, and relationship of parts of objects being felt. It means even if you close your eyes and somebody would give you an object, let's say a cup or a marker, and you would touch that cup and you could tell them exactly what it is. It's a cup. It's not a plate, it's not a spoon, it's a cup. Visual areas are located at the very back of the brain on the occipital lobe. There is primary visual area and there is visual association area. Primary visual area is responsible for receiving visual information from the retinas, and visual association area usually helps you to name those objects. So when you see them, you can say they are blue or yellow or green color, and you can describe their shape. You can describe if the object is moving or not. Auditory areas are located on the temporal lobe, primary and auditory association area. Primary auditory area interprets information from your ear. So you can say what kind of sound it is. Is it a human talking, or is it a car running, or a cat mewling? And auditory association area helps you to specify it using your memories. You're talking to somebody, and if you know that person, you usually can recognize their voice. Finally, olfactory area, olfactory cortex, is located in the medial aspect of temporal lobes, deep in the temporal lobe, and that region is responsible for your awareness of odors. You can recognize the odors you know.